So this is what I call the nerd test. I'm pretty convinced this is a pretty nerdy crowd. But how big of a nerd are you? This is the nerd test. How big of a nerd are you? I gotta stand to the side here. When you first lost your virginity, were you A, teenager? That'd be 0 points. B, alone, +2. I'm not even sure how that works. Or C, not applicable, I am still a virgin, +4. You get 4 points for that.
Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Comedy in Place. As usual, I am your host, Don McMillan, still sheltered in place in my office, slinging my jokes. I hope this finds you well. I gotta be a little honest. Today I'm feeling a little down. I'm a little grumpy, a little irritable, because, we've been cooped up for so many weeks now, and just feeling kind of down. And when I get like this, what I like to do is I just take a step back and I try to see what there's to be grateful for. Because there are upsides to all of this. There really are. I know there's a lot of downsides, but there are upsides. What can I be grateful about? And that opening clip actually reminded me of something I'm very grateful for, and that is that I'm married. I am really happy that I'm married because I hated being single. I really did. I was terrible at being single. It was depressing to me. Well, think about it. I was living in the Bay Area, okay? I was in my 20s. I couldn't get a date on a Saturday night. Now, statistically, let's analyze this. The Bay Area, well, about 10 million people, of which half are women, about 5 million women, of which about half of that number are dating, right, are out there single. That's 2.5 million women. I can't get a date on a Saturday night. I'm getting rejected by 2.5 million women. That is depressing. Now that I'm married, if my wife won't go out with me on a Saturday night, I'm just being rejected by one. That's it. It's much less depressing. That's what I'm saying. It's all relative. So, and by the way, she'll usually go out with me. She likes me. We get along. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be married, and I'm grateful to have my wife. But that's what today's show is about, being grateful. If this isn't funny, this stuff that I'm doing in my office because I can't hear you laugh, stick around. More live videos coming at the end. Those will be funny, I'm pretty sure. In the meantime, let's get today's Comedy in Place bit, which is all about the upside of what we're going through. The upside, I call it the upside of social distancing. And I wrote just down 3 things quickly, what the upside, because there are some positives. The first one is when it comes to social distancing, I'm an engineer. I mean, this is social distancing. I've been preparing for this my whole life. This is the way I live. This is nothing to me. It feels normal to me. You guys are all doing it. I'm a trendsetter. People are coming to me for advice. So how do you deal with something? Well, I've been doing it forever. I am cool and hip. I am an anti-social media influencer. That's me. I'm actually an influencer now. People coming to me for advice. Yeah, anti-social media influencer. I feel good. The second thing is that I do not miss the handshake. I don't. I always hated the handshake. I don't mind if it's just a handshake. That's fine. But guys do this thing where if you're cool, you got to shake the hands and then turn it and then left and up and down and left. It's like a dance almost. Some guys lean in. I've actually bumped heads. I swear, I've bumped heads with guys trying to do the cool handshakes. I don't miss it. I hate it. It's awkward. Let's do away with the handshake. Let's do something else. Let's do the binary high five. I invented that, but I said 1, 0, 1. Let's do the binary high five, or maybe just the Vulcan sign. Hey, live long and prosper. How about that? I can do that. I can only do it with my left hand, not my right hand. But I don't miss the handshake. I also, you know what? I don't like wearing a mask, but think about it. I haven't smelled bad breath in like 6 weeks. Really, it's really made my nasal experience in the world much better. Onion breath, nothing. Everybody's got their face covered. I'm just saying, maybe masks aren't a bad idea. That's all I'm saying. And then finally, going back to that original clip, I know I said I'm happy being married, but being single would be easier today. It would. And here's why. When I was single many, many years ago, I actually had a woman once tell me she wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. She wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. And I'm thinking, well, nowadays, she wouldn't touch me with a 6-foot pole. So that would be improvement. That actually would be better to be single today. So there you go. There's the upsides of social distancing. I hope you enjoyed that. If you didn't, there's a video coming up at the end. I'm not sure that was funny. Stick around for the video. In the meantime, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still laughing. This too shall pass. I know it will. Stick around. Please, please, take care of yourself. Have some laughs. Here comes your video.
She was a smoker, first smoker I ever dated. I'm a non-smoker myself, and it's no big deal to me. It really isn't. But all my non-smoking friends gave me such grief. They're like, "How can you kiss a smoker?" Ugh. Kissing a smoker is like licking an ashtray. You ever hear that? Yeah. I always wonder who is the guy qualified to make that comparison. Yep, that's her, all right. I know her anywhere. That's her. Some jobs at Denny's I never want. Sure glad I'm dating a smoker. I'd hate this job otherwise. Now it feels like I'm making out all day. This is great.